Merry Christmas, YouTube. I am Frogman Lauger. Got another episode of the Frogman's Findings here for you. Quick update of where we were at as of the end of my last pickup video, and that's at 203 back here. Or 202, I'm sorry. It was 203 after my unboxing video, which I'm going to recap again here real quick. And I want to say 128 or so left to go on my previous list. Quick recap here. The Iowa Retro Gamer Nation Facebook group did a Secret Santa giveaway, or an exchange, and I was part of that. I received my share of it from Andrew, and from him I received Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo, probably one of my top 10 favorite games on the Super Nintendo system. And I received MC Kids. Fun little game. Plays kind of different. It's kind of a platformer, I guess. Don't really know how to describe it, but ultimately the Hamburglar stole something. You've got to get it back. So that's kind of a quick overview. I do have the box and the manual from when I owned it the last time. So that is complete. That is going in my collection, as well as Donkey Kong Country going in my collection. One thing I thought was really interesting, I was looking over the box. I don't know if you can read that. There it says, a minimum of $20,000 will be donated to Ronald McDonald Children's Charities based on the purchase of this game. Thought that was really cool. Of course, you know, that was only based off new sales, but still really cool that, you know, video games actually were helping somebody, you know, make a difference. So thank you, Andrew, for those. Those are both going in my collection. Now, a big thank you to my girlfriend, Rachel. She knows me oh so well. She wanted to get me a gift that she knew I'd like. And she wanted to get me something, excuse me, gaming related. So, she went over to the local game store, took my app with her, and picked out some games that I did not have on my list. So I was really excited by that. First up, Mighty Bomb Jack. Now, I have not played this one. I have no idea what it's like or how it plays. I believe this is the only time I've actually seen this copy, or seen a copy of this game in the wild. So really excited by that. Then she picked up Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I have played it, just a very brief amount. And like right away you're supposed to figure something out with the like how you travel through time or whatever, and it kind of stumped me. I was kind of tired. But I looked it up, I figured it out. I'm going to give it another shot and see how far I can actually get. Next, she got me Demon's Sword. I have not played this game. However, this year, in two separate trades from two separate people, I had previously traded for the Demon's Sword box and manual. So that is complete and going in my collection. I'm thinking this was a rental. It has a bunch of numbers written in what appears to be Sharpie. If anybody knows how to get that off of boxes, I would be extremely grateful. I'd like to give it a shot without damaging the box. But I am really happy by that. And she didn't know that I had the box and manual already. She just knew it wasn't on my list. So I'm really happy by that. And then lastly, Barbie. Don't know much about that one. I do need it to complete the set, so I'm grateful for it. Thank you, Rachel. All of those were games I did not have. Let's see, where to go next? Another member of the Iowa Retro Gamer Nation, Brandon, needed one of the N64 games I posted. I think it was in my last video. It was the Nightmare Creatures. I traded him that for Gauntlet 2. I have owned that one before. I appreciate the extra sleeve as well. I am actually running low on those. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Brandon. Next, did a couple trades with a new group. Nintendo Trade and Collect or Trade and Collectors. I'm not sure right now off the top of my head. But I did do 2 trades out of that group. First one was with a guy named Seth. Traded him a couple of N64 games, I think it was. And I got back Bad News Baseball. I don't think I ever owned this one. I don't think I've ever played it, but I'm excited by it. So, thank you, Seth. And then the other one was, I traded a guy named Tracy, also out of the same group. He was looking for a bunch of stuff for a gift, and I happen to have a couple doubles that he needed. I think I traded him Tetris and RC Pro-Am for Gradius. And I know I've had that one before, but that also goes into my collection as well. So thank you both, Seth for Bad News Baseball and Tracy for Gradius. And if I got you guys backward, I am sorry. I apologize if I did. Next up, I made a purchase off of eBay. I went ahead and was able to get this for a decent amount. I don't need all of it, and I will say it was labeled wrong on the auction, but I'm okay with it as is. And that is Monopoly. I have Monopoly. I have the instruction booklet. I got it because of the condition of the box. It's in really good shape. It's got the styrofoam, black sleeve, all the good stuff. But the game is actually a double. And it did come with this Monopoly poster. It has all the properties listed out, kind of by what they are. I do have this. This game was listed as complete, and I think they mistook this poster for the instruction booklet, but I'm really happy by having it as is. So that's going into my collection as well, and that one is now complete. About done here. We do have just a little more, and that is went and took a little bit of the money I got for Christmas and picked up a few things at a game store in Des Moines. We were down there today for a few other things. I picked up Tengen Afterburner. I have not played it. I'm guessing from the way it looks, it's probably a flight sim. So I have not tried that one. I got Casino Kid. Also haven't tried it. I'm kind of curious. Got blackjack and poker on the front, so I'm guessing it's a bunch of different poker games and casino games. And then Hook, based off the Robin Williams movie by the same name. I know I have gotten to Hook. I don't think I have ever beaten him. But I know I got to him, and I don't know if this is a glitch or what. I hadn't used any of the continues. I got to Hook, and he got me. I ran out of lives, and I don't think I was able to continue. So, that is awesome. I'm excited by that one. And lastly, I picked up Pro Wrestling. I also don't know much about this one. I know I've owned it before. But that is the end of that one. I needed that one. I picked them up. They were doing a 4 for $20 deal for anything under $10. I mean, if I would have paid, their full asking price, I would have paid, what, 3, 6, 9, I'd paid like $35, and I got it for $20. I can't complain there. I normally don't list out pricing, but I couldn't pass up a deal like that. So that's what I've got. Yeah, that brings me up to now, counting everything, 214. In here, I cannot believe I am at 214. If I could find my 2 copies of Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, that I know I kept when I sold everything, I'd be at 216. I started with effectively 13 games. I know it was 15, but I can't find those 2. So I effectively started working at this with 13 games in about April or so. Excuse me. To be up 200 games over where I started, I can't believe it. I'm really excited by that. So I know I've got a long way to go to get to the complete set and to get them all complete in box. But at 214 in the set right now, working toward that full set. And I've also got 121, I believe, left of the games I've previously owned. So I've knocked off a good chunk out of that list. I've knocked off probably about 100 games, so about half of what I've picked up has been going toward that list, which to me is kind of impressive considering how many total games are out there. But yeah, that's what I've got. That's where I'm at. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you are interested in that Monopoly game cartridge or poster, let me know. If you know how to get the marker off the game boxes, let me know. I'd be interested to try to something. I just don't want to damage the box. Yeah, but that's what I've got. Once again, Merry Christmas, YouTube, and keep an eye out for my next video.